Hey there, I'm Himanshu and I wanted to show you Tasklearn. Now, what's Tasklearn? Tasklearn is a new way of learning by doing actual real world tasks. So, the thing is, most online courses stick to videos and quizzes, which is not how the real world works. Real devs have to build out scalable apps, smart contracts, and APIs in order to get actual work done. So, Tasklearn is somehow built around that idea and trying to bridge that gap, you could say. Our landing page has the core proposition already where learning should be clear and effective, and most platforms flood you with endless videos and theory. We focus on hands on practice that builds real skills. That's why we created Tasklearn. So instead of me telling you the features and all of that, let me just show you how it works. So here we have an explore skills page that tells you about all the skills that we offer, the courses that we offer. Let me talk to you about how the skills are broken down and how the learning actually takes place. Let me take an example of this SQL bootcamp course, and this is the course page or whatever. As you can see, this is already different from how the traditional course platforms are, where each skill is broken down into multiple relevant topics, and at the same time, each topic has a lot of tasks associated with it, where it goes hand in hand. You learn a bit of theory, and then you learn some, and you execute some sort of task for it to solidify that knowledge so that it's always there and it's easily transferable too. So let me just sign in to show you how the actual dashboard works. This is me signing in, and you can see there's a settings page, there's a skills page, and a my learning page or whatnot. Let me just take you directly to one of the courses. This is the complete SQL bootcamp with PostgreSQL. Navigate to a different topic that's more relevant. And here you can see theory relating to the topic that you're trying to learn. For example, we're learning about basic SQL queries. We also have a lot of relevant visuals to talk about how each operation works and whatnot. Now, at the same time, along with this theory, we also have a task button that gives you a relevant task necessary for you to complete in order to progress ahead. So it's a very hand-in-hand approach where you learn theory, you execute the task, and then you progress throughout the course. Helps you see where you are in that kind of acts as a 24/7 mentor that helps you clarify any doubt that you have relating to the course. Now, the special thing about our AI mentor is it has context of what your skill level is, what you're learning exactly, at what point are you in the course, so it doesn't hallucinate and it gives you the exact point that you need to know and answers questions relevant to you. For example, the topic that I'm studying is filtering employee data, and then it's implementation of the select statement. So I'm just gonna ask it, what is the select? What is the select statement? And as you can see, it's going to take context and give me the most relevant answer to it. And now let's say that not more of a I'm a more of a hands-on guy. I'm more of a visual guy. I'm going to ask it, can I get a simple video explaining the same? And then I get a YouTube video that is. Now, here's the thing, for a lot of theory content, there is a quiz option where you can take quizzes like which SQL clause is specifically used to based on a specific condition. I know that it's a where tag, and there's also an explanation as to why this is the correct answer. And this is for this, it's the and tag, and then I'll see that this is the correct answer and whatnot. And even if I mess up, let me just mess up once. Even if I mess up, it shows me the correct answer and also tells why I was wrong as well. Now here's the thing. You might be asking, why is there no inbuilt editor? Here's why we don't have any inbuilt editor. Because if you have an inbuilt editor, it doesn't prepare people for real dev workflows. Skills don't transfer one is to one to real world projects. Basically, it's very limited and you can't progress, you can't really have an end to end experience. You don't have a full stack experience. Why do we not have an inbuilt editor? Basically, our approach is a local dev approach where encourage the user to set up things locally because it builds real world skills, real actual development skills where they know how to debug things and learn how to actually problem solve, and also makes them industry ready. Because let's be honest, no one's actually building real apps on an inbuilt editor. So that's the approach that we are going for. As you can see here in the beginning of every course, we have an installation set. We have an installation module as well, where we teach the user how to set up stuff and we teach the user how to navigate through your whole workflow and whatnot. Here I can ask, suggest me a video to set up Postgres. And then the AI mentor thinks, understands the context, and gives me a relevant video that helps me set up most Postgres. And I can even tailor it like I have a Linux system, and then it understands the context and gives me a relevant video for that as well. To the other section, which is the AI evaluator. For example, this is a task that I've been given called creating a customers table, where I have to create a customers table in SQL with specific columns and data types, including setting a primary key. And then we'll use SQLite Online for this task. So let me just have to navigate SQLite Online. So I navigate there and I open SQLite on SQL Online, and here I'm given the details of the tasks and what the evaluation criteria is. So now I'm going to have to just solve this. I'm going to navigate to SQL Online. I'm going to take a screenshot of this task. After taking a screenshot of this task, I'm going to go to the evaluation option and I'm going to click evaluate with AI. Here, I could drop files, or I could drop GitHub repository links, type code, or I could upload a screenshot as well. But for now, let me upload a screenshot because it's more relevant. And let me just paste it. Let me just paste it. And let's see, I'm going to submit it for evaluation. As you can see, the AI evaluator is evaluating my code. So here we go. Based on the input I've given, the AI is going to tell where and all I went right, if I met every evaluation criteria, and grades me accordingly. And similarly, if I, let's say I don't do it properly, it's going to give me a poor score, telling me exactly where I went wrong, exactly where I can improve, and it will give me an evaluation score as well. So this is how the evaluator works essentially. Now here's a proposition. Think of the AI mentor and the AI evaluator together as an internship manager, where the AI mentor acts like a senior dev guiding the junior dev, and the AI evaluator acts like a reviewer or manager, grading code quality, efficiency, and seeing if it's maintainable and whatnot. This is where our proposition for a virtual internship prospect comes, a virtual internship or a meta internship, you could say, where project-based learning is equivalent to real-world simulation. Instead of toy problems, we would work on industry-level problems like building a scalable Twitter clone or building a Solana-based tip jar for streamers so that, people can tip the streamers in the blockchain or whatever. And these are identical in spirit to the tasks given in real startups or real companies so that employees can, evaluate themselves and all. And at the end, I would like to leave you all with this. So this is the basic flow of how Tasklearn works. First, there's a learner who wants to learn a topic. Then there's a curriculum module which has theory and hands-on practice simultaneously, so that all the foundational knowledge is solidified. There's an AI mentor that's always there, telling them, guiding them about what's happening or debugging doubts or whatnot, just like how a mentor would do. And then there's an assessment section, which is a healthy balance of quizzes and real tasks, so that your theory is on point, and then and you're doing tasks so that you can apply these skills as well. And then there's an AI evaluator that's going to evaluate your skills, your projects, and also build up your confidence. So this is a very wholesome process that makes learners better. So essentially, I would like to say that this is Tasklearn, and this has been a very brief demo of it. Thank you.